It was a birthday a couple days ago, and I didn't really have anything planned. I usually don't celebrate it, but my friends decided to basically have dinner at medieval times. I haven't been to medieval times before, and I heard pretty good stuff about it. So I'm a big fan of anything medieval. I like D&D, anything involving the medieval theme, I'm into. So I said, why not? I didn't know what to expect. All I know is that there's food and there's performances and it's gonna be a good time. That's all I know. So I was very pleasantly surprised with everything that happened so far. The vibe was awesome. You really felt the energy of everyone there. Everyone was there for a good time with family and friends. It was a really good vibe.
What are your thoughts and feelings of this place?
I'm honestly very excited. It's just, I hope the food is really good. I know the show's gonna be good, but apparently everyone's been saying the show's good. We'll see.
Do a little pose.
And since it was my first time there and I didn't know what to expect, I decided to ask my friends, what should I expect to see or experience in our stay here?
I really haven't been here, Mikey. What should I expect?
To expect, you're gonna expect people to die and people to cry. It's gonna be a tragedy, but then you get good food. And then if you eat the food, you're just gonna be happy. Yo tango feliz.
What should I expect?
It's best to be surprised.
Since it's my first time here, what do I expect? What should I expect?
Chicken!
Chicken? That's it. Okay, and apparently they're gonna get me knighted. They got me knighted. They put a little extra to get me knighted. Not gonna lie, I enjoyed the experience. I felt really cool for those 15 seconds. It was an experience. I got to take a photo with the queen, and I got a couple goodies to go along with it too. That's me. That's me. So for those who don't know, in the Philippines, my nickname is Kiko. Growing up, that's what everyone called me. And the horse's name was also Kiko. So I think I was meant to be there. It was fate. It was fate.
Oh, wait, this is like bringing back memories.
Now, my cousin Mikey has been there when she was younger. So it was very nostalgic for her. And walking through that dark hallway, well, in the arena, basically, the anticipation was wild. Why is nobody sitting over there, Mikey? Because they're losers.
Because they take the L's.
They take the L.
They take L's and L's only.
The soup's coming. Finally, food. A couple minutes after we sat down, they gave us our first course. It's a 3-course meal, and they gave us tomato bisques. Bisque to start with. Not gonna lie, the tomato bisque is good. I like tomato bisque. Low-key, it kind of did need a little bit of salt. The garlic bread that came along with it was also not bad. It was pretty decent actually. It was garlicky enough. It did need a little bit more butter for me, but while we were eating the first course, the show was starting. So I couldn't really record in light, so bear with me while I was recording this whole meal that I was having. Later on, they introduced the knights. See this dude with the luscious long hair? That's our knight, representing the red and yellow team. The games started while we were eating our first course. It was awesome. I enjoyed it really well. So far, the whole experience has been pretty great. Fight. Now for the second course, the baked chicken. What do you think? It's not bad? It's not bad, we'll try it ourselves. The chicken itself was not bad. It kind of needed a little bit more seasoning, but all in all, it was pretty decent. It kind of reminded me of like Costco chicken. I love Costco chicken. The only thing is, it was inconsistent. Mine was properly moist. The skin was great. The seasoning needed a little bit more salt, but it was not bad. But after the show, I asked all my friends, they said their chicken was a little dry. They say it still tasted good, it's just a little dry. So out of all of us there, 4, I think, experienced the dry chicken. But yeah, apparently they still enjoyed it though. The corn wasn't bad. It was actually pretty good. I liked the seasoning they put into it. It had a little bit of saltiness and sweetness from the seasoning. The only thing is, I felt like I think mine needed a little bit more butter. But it wasn't that bad. It was still pretty good. Now, along with the chicken and the corn, they also give us like a big potato wedge. Or like half of a potato, basically. It was pretty good, actually. The char on this potato was really good. Like, it was crisp. It was decently crispy on the outside, but it was still soft on the inside, so the outside layer was holding everything together. It was awesome. The seasoning that they put, I don't know what they used, but it was properly salty, half sweet, but not too sweet. It was a perfect balance. I think for me, the chicken and the potato were like the main highlights of the actual main course. While we were eating our main course, more things happened right in front of us. It was very entertaining. They started jousting. The sword fights were very well choreographed. Every time their swords would hit, sparks would fly. It was really cool. That, coupled with us just eating pretty decent good food, it was not bad. It was a really great experience. It was awesome. And finally, dessert. For dessert, they gave us an eclair. It wasn't half bad, actually. It was a basic eclair. Like, it's what you would expect an eclair to taste like. The dough itself that's holding the cream inside was pretty good, solid. It was a little like soft, but it had some firmness to it. The chocolate on top of it was not bad. And the cream, the custard, but the filling inside was really good. It was a very basic, all reliable eclair.
It was a good experience. The food was not bad, actually. The chicken was pretty moist, right, Mikey?
Yes, girl.
But yeah, that's gonna be it for today.
What would you rate it?
I would rate
1
it
to 10.
for the food, 8.
Okay.
For the show, it's a 10.
It's a 10.
It's a 10.
Woo! Goodbye, my lords and ladies.
All in all, it was a really nice experience. I enjoyed it. It was a nice change of pace because usually when I go out, it usually involves drinking alcohol and hanging out with a couple friends for hours on end. But this time it felt really wholesome, if that makes sense. It was a good experience. It really was. Of course, going in, I didn't really expect the food to be amazing. It was, for what you paid, the food was a really good accompaniment for the show that you are watching that's happening in front of you. You are mainly there for the show. I quite enjoyed myself that night. It was a good experience. I enjoyed the food, I enjoyed the vibe, I enjoyed the show. I also got a couple of goodies along with it too, so it was really good. Hold up. So I left with this axe, this flag, and this VIP ID lanyard thing. It was great. Oh, and this. A photo with Her Majesty. That's me. I also got this pretty cool shot glass that says medieval times. It was nice. It was a good experience. But yeah, that's gonna be it. If you guys like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help me out a lot. If you have any suggestions or places for me to visit, leave it down in the comments. I love interacting with you guys. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time. Bye.